Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed to give you what you need, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Cody, and today we are here for an early look at the Air Jordan 4 Tech Grays, better known as the White Oreos. I was able to get these early with a little bit of good timing and a lot of luck. I got exclusive early access on the Sneakers app, and I actually had my order successfully go through. It was the first time that's ever happened for me. In the past, I have gotten like early access before, but it's either been a shoe I didn't want or the order just didn't go through. But this time I got the best of both worlds and I got lucky, and the timing was perfect. They are officially dropping on Saturday for a retail price of $190. The shoe gets its inspiration from the original Jordan 4 Oreos, which was first introduced as part of the Retro Plus series of Jordans in 1999. That shoe featured an all-black upper with the speckled cement gray accents, which is what gave the shoe the Oreo nickname. So as you can see, these are basically a flipped version of that. Instead of a black upper, we have a white upper with the gray accents, and then it even has some red detailing as well. And I actually think I prefer these over the original Oreo colorway. I feel like the white coloring just gives it a cleaner look. Looking at the shoe, it feels like it could be an OG colorway. It's obviously not an OG colorway of the Jordan 4, but it definitely could have been, I feel like, especially with those red accents. It does bear a lot of similarities to the white cement Jordan 4s, but obviously it does have the notable differences. The OG Jordan 4s have a lot more black detailing, where these are basically an all white with a little bit of hits here and there. Another difference between these and the OG Jordan 4 models is the tongue right here. Normally Jordan 4s have a tag with the Jumpman logo on it that is stitched to the front of the tongue. These just have the Jumpman directly on the surface of the tongue. And that comes from the original Oreo colorway that also had that style of Jumpman on the tongue. Of course, the heel logo is different from the OGs as well. We have the Jumpman here. The OGs obviously have the classic Nike Air. And while that definitely would have looked better, I am glad that they didn't put it, because it wouldn't have made sense. Like, I feel like the Nike Air logo should be reserved for shoes that tell an original story, whether that's an OG model or like maybe a collab. I could see you putting the Nike Air on it. But for these, which are reminiscent of not only the Retro Plus series, but are also a brand new colorway in and of itself, you definitely got to put the Jumpman logo on there just because of that. And fun fact, it actually was in 1999 with the Jordan Retro Plus series that the Jumpman first appeared on the heel logo. These also come in a special white, red, and cement box, which to me also gives the shoe a more premium feel. I keep all my boxes for storage, and I think it's part of the collecting aspect of it as well. Like, you have to have the box with the shoes, and it's gonna be really easy to find these shoes in my closet because I just have to find my Jordan 4s and then pick the white box. Like, I don't even have to read the labels or anything. Now, the biggest difference between these shoes and the original Oreo, besides obviously the color, is the netting on the sides of the shoe and then the base of the tongue. This shoe features the netting that is typically seen in OG colorways of the Jordan 4. The original Oreo actually had like a tumbled leather panel with perforated holes in it. Like I said, this kind of feels like it could have been an OG pair. While it's not a classic Jordan 4, it definitely has a classic feel. It's like not a noun classic, but it is the adjective of classic, if that makes sense. If you're confused, just pick up a dictionary, you'll understand. And another difference between these and the original Oreos is the sock liner. The original Oreo just had black all the way around, but these actually have a nice, sleek silver lining on the back of the tongue and then around the opening of the shoe. Another detail I want to mention is the pull tab on the heel. Normally they're like a hard plastic material, but on these particularly, it's just a flap of leather for people who have their Achilles rub up against that heel tab when they're wearing it or when they're walking or whatever. I've heard some people complain about that. These will definitely treat your Achilles right. It will rub you the right way, whereas most Jordan 4s, it's harder and it could cause like some irritation there. So this might be more comfortable than your typical Jordan 4 if you do have that problem of the rubbing up against the Achilles. And as far as fit goes, I always go true to size when it comes to Jordan 4s. Most Jordan models, I typically go true to size with a few exceptions. But for these specifically, I would definitely recommend to get your true size. And that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know what you think of these shoes in the comment section down below. Do you plan to go for these when they come out on Saturday? And do you prefer these or the original Oreo colorway better? Let me know all of that and more in the comment section. And as always, be sure to like this video if you liked this video, if it was informative, if it was helpful, and be sure to subscribe because we will have more sneaker videos coming up in the future. So for now, I'd like to thank you for coming out to this one and hope to see you for the next one.